about Panelverse overall, or are you talking
Well,
about?
just so initially, remember what you told me? You said how you'd seen something from Paul that we had that where it was really good. You saw something there, right?
Yes,
but that was
definitely.
not there last night.
No, Paul was in Paul mode, like daytime. That was daytime Paul mode. Like he was, he wasn't chill. He wasn't, he wasn't getting real like intimately personal about, his inner thoughts and stuff. And during the nighttime Paul, when you were, hanging out, you were pulling out like, especially for if you're a Paul fan, like just gems that like nobody ever heard or anything before, like some of his softer side, some of the softer things that make him tick or whatever. So
the nougaty center.
Yeah, it's just it made him relatable, like a lot more relatable. And
I thought he
you
saved
don't
all that
see
for
that.
Lee, his mom that he bangs.
I don't know. Maybe it was just the rapport, but the other thing too, like Flo, I think you said that you're kind of like a Paul Spawn. Like he ragged on you until you actually went and made your own podcast or your own broadcast, right? So usually Paul does not get along, or he doesn't like his spawns. Yeah, is that right? Or
no, that's not right. That's what he says, and I don't bother to push back on it because I figure that most people have the intelligence to see what it is. Apparently not to freak. No, not at all. I was streaming before I met Paul.
Okay. My mistake.
But the panels, so there's, I guess the missing piece here for me has been this We Are Awake TV guy, because I've not seen his story or his content or any of that. So they did this at the same time, Paul and him.
I'm not sure. I know like Tommy always calls, like, he refers to Paul as your daddy, like talking about Jack or himself. Actually, I think Tommy is a Paul spawn, and or something like that, or it goes back to this other character Anne or whatever. I don't know actually don't know all the lore, but
the fact of the matter is that a lot of people stumbled across the same thing at approximately the same time. So anybody trying to say they invented this space is basically full of shit.
Yeah, but I guess there's this whole like spawn daddy phenomenon where someone inspires someone else to become a broadcaster, and that is kind of like what your spawn daddy is, right? So usually Paul doesn't get along. He doesn't get along with his spawns, except he's fighting for Landry for some reason, and that intrigues me a little bit. So,
well, but I've seen him do it with other people.
It's turf. It's turf. Jack is Forsaken turf. Landry is new turf.
Yeah.
I don't understand why though, because that's the claim though, is I wasn't turf until he made my turf, and then all the people in the chat are going to be, even when it was people from both sides, they didn't like that. They wanted to make sure that. I mean, I made Snafu moderator for a day just because, just to see what happens.
How'd that go?
He timed out everyone for 24 hours. I was getting calls and texts, people like, dude, I can't super chat you when I'm timed out. It's like, thanks, Snafu, for bringing in the money.
So I guess the question is, are you fully culted up or what, Landry? Are you still?
No, I can't. I can't do it. I can't see what I'm seeing, and then I know it's like probably the smart thing to do, honestly, would be to fucking pick a side, because then you're at least going to be left alone in some sense of like, hey, I got my side and we're good. We'll stick together. But I can't see a reason to look past like just what happened last night, dude. I told him, I was like, hey man, if you want to have a one-on-one, if you want to like just talk and have it out, I'm happy to do that. It's been a few days since we talked. And then he comes on and this same shit happens. And all I would ask is like, hey, I get that as a moderator, I should just shut it down. But I mean, even when I tried to do that, it does not go the way that it could. Because when you are there, clearly, because you have to have some sort of enjoyment with that, right? He likes it. He likes to yell at people. It's just a fact, you know what I mean? And that's fine. But I don't know how many times me and him can talk in the background and say we're going to do something else or make a better broadcast or make some money off of something in the real world, and it never even comes close to sort of the brainstorming side, right? Where it's always just a concept. And it's I can't do it. I can't.
I hear you. I mean, just as males, like, as American men, like this is kind of embarrassing stuff, but
yeah.
I mean,
it's a bitch shit.
Yeah, it could literally be like post post C19, like, socialization, normalization or something, like it's a fascinating social science, experiment, I guess.
Well, it's also just the daddy aspect of it. I think it was the first or second time we ever talked where he wanted me to go there, and that for me is just, it says,
He tried to daddy you the second time.
Yeah, one of the very first interactions that we had, he tried to make me do it. My wife was actually listening. She was like, "Oh, I like this Paul guy." And then as soon as he did that, she was like, "Okay, never mind. I don't know what the fuck that's all about."
If you call him daddy, we're divorced.
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, yeah, it's I've never seen any reason to do that to another. But
he's also.
Sorry. I just wanted to see what's going on over here because we have another family of people who are interested.
Yeah.
Hi, OTW.
OTW. So you kept wanting me to come up and
yeah, dude, I like having you around, man. And I feel like
cool.
I don't know what it is about you, but I don't think you have a side, do you?
No, I troll everybody.
I don't even know if you do that.
Freak is too good for that shit. And the Freak, I got to give him credit. Even when I want to murder the guy in World of Warcraft, he is, he gives people lots of chances.
Yeah, he's much. That's what I'm saying. The people that and that's the thing. I'm going to form opinions on people. I can't just pick the group that was pre-selected by Paul. And then just up to all Paul's people do in the chat. Yeah, okay, you don't get it. The Freak is the biggest idiot of all. You have no idea what you're talking about, Landry. It's like, dude, okay, I get it because he's not picking the side. He's not going to be there. But OTW, you should let me know your thoughts since you're here with us in the moment. Who else is there? Moose is there too. Nice. Mitch kind of went pretty hard last night on him. That was a sight to see. What do you think about the wife and daughter? Sorry, not wife, mom and daughter situation, DeFreak?
I don't have a problem.
Where did Lee go? Did I chase Lee, Paul's mom, out of the chat?
She's probably at OTW's.
That's definitely Paul's business. I don't really.
You don't care if Lee fucks that's like Paul?
It's not totally weird or perverse or anything, but people have to have boundaries, and everyone's different. So, like, I don't really care what anyone's sexuality is at all. As a matter of fact,
do you think that if you got with a chick, she'd be mad to hear that you wanted to bang her daughter?
Probably, but it depends on the woman. Actually,
some might be down for it.
Some might be down for it. You just never know.
So
apparently not Jen though.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the deal is exactly, but it's probably not exactly the way Mitch painted it out to be. But it's, I guess it's over now, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, that's the crazy thing. The inverted aspect of this comes from like, hey, who's got a lady currently? You know what I mean? Who's actively engaging in sort of a somewhat admirable fatherhood, and then who's the beta? You know what I mean? So if we, as the people who are not single, and I don't know what the right word is, I think it's like some sort of issue with the mom or the dad. I don't know which side it is, but I think that's sort of the attraction to people. Come at me and they say, "Oh, do you have daddy issues?" Right? So that's why you need a new daddy. And I'm like, well, I have issues, but it's not so substantial that I would have to ever say that. You know what I mean? I'm not like, I know it's also a lot of people who've been in and out of jail, and that's where maybe I just can't quite understand what this group is and what this crew is, because they're not the same kind of person that I'm. I'm not from the hood, dude. I'm from the suburbs.
So you're trying to figure out why he has such a dedicated cult like following of what seem to be pretty sane people that are like normally day in and day out, or like normal people, but they really just like Paul a lot.
Well, I think the beta thing, right? I think that's the appeal. It's like they're beta, so they're more likely to come over here and do whatever I can pimp on them, sort of thing. Pimp on the betas, and then make them feel good. The love bombing and all that. Same thing that Talcott does. That's why it's interesting that they're both together. You know what I mean? They find so much commonalities because they both have the And they, they've said that themselves. You know what I mean? It's just two of the same.
It's hot and cold, but you know what I think it is? I think there's such a lack of leadership anywhere at all. I mean, in any aspect of life, like nowadays, there's like zero leadership anywhere. That when people see it, they just naturally kind of gravitate towards it.
We got a wild moose requesting a link.
Yeah, I'll pen it. Sorry. Yeah, Moose, get in here. He's the real producer, right?
Moose found all of us individually on our own channels. Watch this. This is going to spin off into its own life. Moose came to all of our individual channels. None of us had ever been on a panel at all. And Moose created the whole panel space himself.
Nice. And he's only like 21, right?
Yep.
You're not 21. Are you?
Oh, for the AI. Bastard.
Not for the AI, dude. No, I just like to look at you. I like
got
to have.
me.
Oh, I'm not
Got
kidding
me.
you. I just like.
He
Oh,
is
hey, I
nice
didn't even
to
know
look
he
at.
was here.
You like seeing this? I look like the kid from Sandlot. Squints. Kid hat. Look. So I was over at OTW's, right? And I didn't realize that you were actually live.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize you were actually live. And then you're like, "Oh, Moose is over there," and I was like, "Now I feel like a dirty voyeur." I'm like, I want to be part of the action. So
Not the
here I am.
reaction.
Whatever action's over here. I mean, if we're gonna just sit there and watch you and not say anything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't ever really spend much time with you on panel anyway, so it's good to have you.
Thank
Moose,
you.
I was just telling everybody how you made the Panelverse space yourself. You got all of us individually, us individual content creators. Nobody had ever seen anything like a Panelverse, and you made it. And you're like, look, guys, this is what we need to do. And you've been running shit from behind the scenes ever since.
I mean, I don't take credit for any of that. It's all you guys doing the work. But like, I do
Exactly
take
what a
credit
humble
for bringing
producer would
people
say.
together. I did bring a lot of people together, but you guys do the work. So it's like, it's easy. You make it easy. You make it easy to support you guys. And if you're watching over on the Flow State channel, hit that money bag and $4.99 for Moose. Just show some support for the Moose, man. And even if Flow State's getting that money, just know that it makes me feel good and it absolves you of some of your sins. All right.
Well, I've been saying this, dude, that what else, dude? How embarrassing would it be if
It's weird.
we're spending so much time here and it's not making us any sort of money? Like, isn't that more of a sad dynamic?
That's why I have a job, bro. And I do want to make.
No, I'm not
money
talking
over
about
here.
you. I'm talking about just as far as the Paul versus Flo aspect of it, right? To where it's shameful to want to make money in the space.
It's shameful to do the opposite. It's shameful to spend your whole adult life playing with your friends online and never, take responsibility for your responsibilities.
That's what I'm here for now. That's why I started the Is This Real Man channel, and I'm gonna start banging out live streams again, and I'm gonna take the bull by the horns.
Hey,
I'm
I'll
gonna
give you a
show up-
channel.
I'm gonna show up at your channel, Landry. And the thing is,
Where have I heard that before?
I'm not gonna come to your channel, Landry, and start like shouting out all my fucking super chats like Flo would do, because I've already learned that Flo disrespected you that way. So see, I learned from your guys' mistakes, and I also learned from your victories. If you don't,
But Moose,
ask
that
me,
wasn't a mistake.
Yeah, well, here's the thing too, is like that
no,
time
I know,
went
I
on.
know it wasn't.
The time I went over on his show for Jack and me's second face off, he sent me $50 and it was like, hey, I mean, I didn't ask for it, you know what I mean? And Jack said he was going to send me $50 for something, and that never happened. So even that, just like, that's the kind of thing to where even yesterday, he completed the I don't know, the goal for the super chats just in like 2 minutes, and obviously it's like an enemy territory. So when I see that, that's like supporting each other. And at this point, I feel as though if I was monetized at the time, or even if I wasn't, maybe he would have shared with me anyways. I don't think he's actually as deceitful as I thought he was. He's just kind of cringe with the. I mean, it's like, I guess, high school sort of talk, but I mean, this is all cringe when it comes down to it.
He's the frat boy douche with
He
the
is.
earring and the hat. Like
I don't
Paul
have
would
any
say or
earrings in
whatever.
right now. Fuck.
I don't. Yeah, you don't have the Pope hat on either. But see, like the thing is like, I think that's some brainwashing bullshit. Oh, it's bad to ask for money. It's bad to grift. It's bad to do this. But you know what? Like, if it was so bad, why does Flo feel so good?
Same exact reasoning behind heroin.
All right. That's a bad way to put it. But honestly,
No,
like,
but it's right. I mean, it's just. Do you value your time? If you don't value your time, other people won't.
right.
Yeah.
Right. And Flo has actually sent me money as well, just for being part of the process. Like, I'm sitting there, next thing you know, I get like a Cash App, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's like getting a fucking call. I never get calls, so I got
That's the same
excited.
for me.
Got so excited. So I can honestly say, like, the only time I ever felt really bad was when he got me for I tried to play the moral superiority card, and I was totally playing a bit. But then, like, I saw how the crowd reacted to the way he had, like, presented how the whole situation happened, and it was like, fuck, I gotta fix this. Like, so I went into immediate damage control, and he was like, well, if you want to be around here, you gotta fucking pay. So I immediately paid up.
He did.
So some would call me an idiot for that, but like, it part of my whole like process here is to piss off the crowd, but I don't want them to like downright fucking hate me or think I'm an actual scumbag. Like, it's okay for them to call me a snake and stuff like that. It's okay for them to not understand what I do behind the scenes, but I don't know.
I've
It
already
makes my
added
life.
you as the puppet master behind this whole thing. And shout out to Razvan for donating. Even though Razvan doesn't like me, shout out to Razvan.
Or me. Fucking praise God. Razvan, you're awesome.
Hey, here's the thing, though. I wanted to prove a point here, right?
Yeah.
So they told me, like, hey, go take your plates off and drive around. And you know what, dude? I went out and I recorded it, and I did it for about 10 minutes. You know what? How have I still never seen Paul and Slave do that this whole time? They don't even use their cars. These guys, like the other guy, Brian O'Shea, was like, yeah, my car is more of a storage unit now, actually.
Well, I mean, you got to understand Brian O'Shea, right? Like, Brian O'Shea has been locked up so many times during our process in this, like, panel verse, right? Like, we'll wake up one day and it'll be like, fucking Brian will pop up on the live stream and he's getting fucking arrested. Like, so I think after like so many times, like, you could pretend to be like, oh yeah, like, I'm fucking driving without a license, I'm driving without plates. But I think it's just like the crowd, like, utterly hating me. It gets annoying after a while. It's an annoyance. Like, you have to go through a bunch of shit now that the cops are going to take you to jail. Now you got to go through the process of getting all your shit back. You got to, you have to stay in jail for that.
And they're making money the whole time. And then this was my main objection to his whole go get arrested thing is, how is this fighting the system? You're becoming a repeat customer.
I swear, dude, it does seem like it's almost a targeted effort to make sure that I don't make money, because all the people that are super chatting at any point, they're the ones who I should not trust. Razvan is bad news. Don't trust Razvan, man. He's bad. Just don't listen to him. And he had to call in because he got timed out by one of the mods. But it's like, dude.
Here's the way that I look at it. You know for sure that even if they're doing it for nefarious reasons, people who donate to you are actually supporting your cause, right?
Mm-hmm.
In a tangible way that can't be denied. So I give that priority.
You have to accept the blessings when they come, and you just got to accept them for what they are. They're blessings. And when it comes to Paul, he doesn't need my defense. Like, he does have his own videos out there. He used to have a lot more videos, and I've seen him drive without plates. I know that.
Seen him drive or ride?
I've seen him drive before. Before he met Jennifer, he drove.
Why did he stop with Jennifer?
He didn't have to take the risk anymore.
I don't know. Like, I honestly, I mean, I don't know him like personally. Like, we had, 3 or 4 years of like, seeing each other online every day. And like, we pretty much know, like,
wishy-washy faggot.
Fuck you, Landry.
I don't know. Like
That was some
No.
fucking timing, brother.
That was divine timing, dude. That was divine timing. Believe me,
I'm
that was
sorry.
not on purpose.
I'm sorry, I can't stop. Oh shit, that was great timing. Oh,
Someone's got to clip that. Arpol, clip that. I'm trying to hire you.
I honestly, I mean, I don't know him like personally.
Wait, this is just our video. Come on, man.
Can't really
Come
hear
on,
you,
LGW.
Moose.
What about Moose?
Sound
Man,
like you faded away.
Universe 222 is really trying to make me convinced that he's Moose. It's very funny.
but like how? Like, look here, I'll show you both my.
I know.
hands
I already
at the
saw
same
it. It's like
time.
I was noticing that.
Like I can't type.
When you did that, Universe didn't type.
But you know he's down there. Like he's down there typing. Like I'm not typing. I'm not a keyboard warrior.
Yeah,
I'm just not.
there's a lot of those around here.
Okay, but back to Paul real quick. Like he doesn't need my defense. I think I've seen enough to like, you know, he is what he is, and like if he doesn't want to continue driving without it, like I understand it gets annoying, you know, and if does he want to stand on that, you know, forever and be that guy who drove without a license? Like I don't know, but I'm also not going to get in the way of his progress and his monetary gain. You know, I'm not going to pull the curtain down. Like, that's the biggest thing. If you try to pull the curtain down on another creator,
All you're going to see is Moose.
pretty much, because I will have to come destroy the channel, unfortunately.
Well, here's the thing. I would never do that, and that's what people have made those threats towards me nonstop. So it's like I don't understand what the.
Yeah,
Well,
but
so-
I actually get channels like deleted. That's snafu.
No, I'm saying, but then Snafu's been doing it this whole time, where he's threatening to do that to me for no reason, and
I'm
then
telling you, Landry, the difference between me and snafu is I actually get things done.
Snafu was calling me a fraud while asking me for money. It's the most craziest shit I think I've ever seen.
He will
It is
never harm
crazy.
you. He is about as harmless as a fucking snail, bro.
Really?
I
I see him
swear.
harassing old women all the time, though.
Yeah, he's not actually that harmless.
Yeah, dude, he's like pretty savage.
Pretty nefarious.
No, I didn't say he's not nefarious. I said he's harmless. All you got to do is block him, delete him from your area.
That is true.
Like literally, if those old ladies never talked to him or never let him around, they would never have to deal with him. They'd never have a headache from him. And yes, Moose does steal channels. I've stolen Jack Talcott's, I've stolen Paul's, and I've stolen.
What does that mean, steal?
I fucked it up. Like I
Give him
I
a
just
wrench.
Took it over. It's not like it's literally all it is if you respect me and you don't fucking treat me like shit, then I do nothing to you. But you know, I got
You don't think
butthurt.
that you got that out of Talcott and Paul?
I got butthurt with Paul for sure. You know, the whole shit like talking about fucking my wife, telling me like she's gonna leave me, stuff like that. It
Well,
was
see, that-
annoying. It
that
was
doesn't
annoying.
trigger me, you know, because he was doing that yesterday, and I saw Gabriel asking if that was, upsetting to me. But dude, I'm so out of all the things to be worried about, that is probably the last on my list, is to be actually worried about Paul fucking my wife. So I can go into the joke.
Yeah,
I can laugh at it.
the joke is fine, Landry, but you got to understand that we did
'Cause
2
you know that
years
Paul only fucks
of
dudes.
like some intense fucking like we were yelling at people, telling them they're loser failure, like all kinds of crazy shit. Like we were like, I mean, Lauren De Laguna, you got to go back and watch all this stuff, all the stuff that we went through, like, and then for like out of the blue, like he switched it up and started like, because I told him I wanted him to like hit me where I'm weak or whatever, but I don't know. He hit pretty hard and he touched some like certain nerves or whatever and got the audience like he proved a point to me that the audience really is not as fucking smart as they think they are. And so like after that I got butthurt. Anyways, Jack Talcott, he flipped out on me. Everybody fucking saw it. everybody knows the kind of fucking dude he is, where he can go from like, "Oh, I love you, brother," to like screaming bloody murder at you and like telling you how fucking stupid you are and stuff like that. Like, I'm just not. I don't deal well with that shit, Landry. I don't deal well with that. Like, I have way too much shit going on in my life to have some other dude try to like put that fucking weird drama on me. It's like a woman thing. So like I had to fucking do that. And then also by doing what I did to Jack by like stealing his channel and like dunking him and I, like it was one of the fucking greatest contents I've ever like helped create. It was viewed by so many people and so many people had emotional like ties to it that it swayed people on all sides and it got people donating to both of those people. And it also got Jack and Paul together, which they created content together after that, while I got to fizzle out for a little while and not actually have to be in the Panelverse. That's the beauty of being me. I can come in, help you fucking light a fire like a wildfire, and then next thing you know, you don't have to deal with me for a while. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, all right, well, Moose, where you been, bro? Like, you send me an email, oh, where you been? And then I'll show up again. And it's like, yo, looks like you want the dynamic back. Let's go. But and then Snafu, he pulled a double agent on me and he told Cynthia that I was pretending to be her on a different channel or some shit and caused a bunch of shit with me and Cynthia. And that's why I fucked his
So that
channel.
was never you.
That was never
No, it's
me. And
Snafu.
I told everyone that it was Snafu, and nobody believed me, even though he's the biggest fucking troll on the internet. No one believed me.
Yeah, it was Snafu.
Interesting.
I even went to Cynthia's channel and I told her that I did not do that and I was coming correct and I was trying to like patch whatever the fuck happened. And you know what she did? She started calling me a snake and telling me my wife is and I'm a terrible father and like, bro, like these are the demons that we deal with online. Like,
Starting to laugh like OTW.
they got fucking demons in their closet and they have shit that's inside them that they don't know how to deal with and they take it out on other people. So there's my fucking case. Everybody I did anything to even appear wrong to won. They all won. They all got views. They all got clippable content. They all got money. They all got paid, baby. I'm the only one that didn't get anything out of that pretty much. Except for Flow State. He sent me some. And Paul sent me like $20 one day or something like that. $100 one day. But, you know.
Shout out
Yeah.
to the new moderators of this channel. This is our new lineup for the day. Hope you guys enjoy.
That was long-winded, dude. Way too long-winded.
So
Let's
Moose, when you
go.
get those channels, when you snatch those channels up, do you resell them on the black market?
No, I would never actually like do anything to like really like lock them out of their accounts or anything like that. I'm not that person. I gave them back everything once the joke was over.
The joke is never over.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, when it comes to like Paul and his product and what, you know, the sovereign citizen thing and everything, you know, the cops and the courts, they've all kind of updated their policy and update, you know, they've kind of
DeFreak, can you fix your mic?
Fix the mic. Hold on.
Oh yeah, you got that audio sensitivity bad.
Yeah, I'm a little beta bitch.
I heard you were autistic.
Autistic beta bitch, yeah. Joker is the devil, Moose.
How about that?
Sounds good.
Okay. So the courts have updated their like ways of dealing with people like that, and like the cops have and everything. So like it's a losing battle at this point, I think, if you're going to try and fight that fight, because you're either going to end up in jail or in the psych ward, and they're not really playing around with that stuff anymore, in my opinion.
What stuff?
You know, like you know, you don't have jurisdiction. You know,
This is a maritime court.
Yeah, all the different contentions that they have, like about the legal system and stuff, like all the different little play on words and everything else. Like they don't really put up with that stuff anymore. Like they used to. Like they used to be like they didn't know how to deal with it, but now it's like they have like procedures on how to deal with those kind of people, and they just throw you in jail, or if you don't really cooperate, they just have you committed to the mental place.
But here's my thing: is that the idea that cops don't like it when you break the rules is absurd. They get paid for you not following the rules, right? So you become a customer. They want you to break the rules.
Yeah.
If it were the other way around, they wouldn't spend so much time camouflaging themselves on the side of the road, or they investigated me for 3.5 years before they kicked my door in. I mean, like they go through a lot of effort.
Wait.
What?
What happened?
Yeah, he was
when I got
caught
raided
having
in
sex with one of the farm animals.
I got raided in 2017 3 times.
Jesus Christ, dude. So wait, and then what did you do? Did you do prison time?
No, I took a plea deal. I spent 4 months in county, and then I took a plea deal for 36 months corrections, which is it's like probation, but it's through DOC. So the concept is you're serving a prison sentence on the outside because the prisons are overcrowded.
And that was only like for $100 worth, wasn't it?
That was for a quarter ounce of meth. So yeah, about $100.
That's like nothing, man.
Right.
How much is that? Like
It was a quarter
size?
ounce. It's like a racquetball, probably smaller than a racquetball.
That's crazy, dude. A racquetball.
Man, that shit is fucking ruined society. I couldn't believe it. Is meth an opiate?
No, it's a stimulant.
Stimulant. Yeah. So well, meth is bad too, but like
It's not fent.
week and a
You're
half
thinking of
ago,
fent.
one of my old employees like tried to commit suicide with opiates in the bathroom, and they had to perform. Like one of my other employees, she ran in there, did CPR, and they gave him. We got the EMTs and everything there, and they gave him 9 shots of that Narcan or whatever doses it. But like, man, it's like drugs have really fucked America up. Like wherever all this shit's coming from, like these people, like I don't know how they afford it, but they sure as fuck are like walking zombies.
Yeah, no, this isn't that. Meth is the people that are vacuuming their yard in the middle of the night or parting out your car.
Oh, what about Tommy?
Meth.
No, he even admits to it though. He admits to it.
Well, I saw that video where he was on the couch in like normal clothes, talking to De Laguna.
I think he was not that day, but I think he was tweaking the night before.
Well, how did he get to a house?
He was in an apartment before he got homeless.
Oh, so he became homeless recently.
Yeah, bro. So
I don't know
this is
shit.
what happened. So, okay, all right, we're gonna fill you in today, buddy. So around the same time as Jack, I think. Tommy's
Yeah,
dog,
it was real close.
and Tommy's still all like upset or whatever with Flow State about that. His dog died, and then next thing you know, he's telling us that he's a crypto millionaire or whatever, and he's gonna go travel the streets or whatever. And then we see him and we're looking at him and we're like, all right, bro, you've been wearing the same shirt for like 3 weeks. Like you're looking a little ragged. You're looking like you haven't had a place to stay. So the crypto millionaire thing kind of fell apart quick. And then I don't know what's his excuse now, Flo. Like he continually like travels and he knows all the homeless people. So as far as I can see it, like he has embraced the home free life, and he is one of the miscreants that decide to live outside the civility of society.
So the interesting thing about homeless people is a lot of them are so narcissistic that they can't solve the problems in their lives that would make them homeless to begin with, but also too narcissistic to admit that they're homeless. So I don't know. Last time I tried to go up to Tommy's, he straight kicked me out and then talked shit on me for about 5 minutes. He wants nothing to do with me. He's very angry at me. Fuck his dog, and all that shit.
Man. Well, I've never seen him have a job either, though. Like him and Talcott both. Like that's the biggest mystery of all, Landry. If you can figure out where Jack's money's been coming from,
He
for the
told
past
me it was $30,000 from the house.
Bro, you're telling me that Talcott's been smoking weed every day and drinking Starbucks and eating vegan food for 5 years?
I don't think he eats,
$30,000?
actually.
I don't
think he
think
eats.
it's either.
He was so disinterested in food when he was here.
Yeah, I agree. We even went over to the Waffle House across the street because I was hungry, and he had a cup of coffee while I ate scattered hash browns.
I mean, he says, like, we can live on much less than society tells us we can, which sure, I guess, but it's just a little bit, and that's what's so funny to me is Cynthia's like, I took him out for a delicious meal. It was amazing. We had a great time. I'm like, I couldn't get him to even go to the grocery store. He was like, I just eat nuts and berries and twigs and leaves.
I need meat.
That's interesting, bro, because I got home last night and the first thing I fired up was some ground beef. I made some mac and cheese, and then I put a what was it? Not a sirloin, a strip steak in the air fryer. So I gotta have protein.
God damn, man.
Well, I'm at a grocery store now, bro, and like I'm in charge, and so like meat goes bad pretty quick.
Unless Mooch is there.
Well, what can I say, bro? You can only sell it by what the fucking sell date is, and it says sell by today or freeze, in the next 3 days. That means you got 3 days to fucking cook it, right?
Mooch is making me hungry.
I'm telling you, bro. You come out here, we'll fire up a fucking fat barbecue.
Or we can just eat cereal.
I mean, if
I
you
just want to know
want,
what the options are.
I
love
processed food. I'd rather have like, I feel bad for eating the cow, but at the same time, I'm like, at least I'm not eating some Cheerios.
If God didn't want you eating a cow, then he wouldn't have made them out of meat.
Is Paul really a vegan?
Who the fuck said that?
Paul says that. No, he says vegetarian.
Okay, vegetarian. Okay. Same shit.
Yeah, he's been a vegetarian for a long time. That motherfucker loves pizza, bro.
I don't know. I've had my doubts, but I had my doubts about Talcott too. I was like, this is bullshit. These people aren't vegan. And then when I got in front of Talcott, he sure as shit wouldn't touch anything but a cup of coffee. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give Paul the benefit of the doubt here and say I didn't think so, but I'm going to go ahead and take his word on this one because of Talcott.
Yeah, I can agree on that for Talcott. As far as, I mean, you usually hear vegetarians talking about that a lot. They are very proud of it.
Right.
So Talcott was talking yesterday, I think it was, about speaking on stage to like 15,000 people. Now, I'm trying to picture this. Like, I'm all for it. I'm like, brother, I want to get you there. But I'm trying to picture what the crowd is going to do after he's done talking.
Last night, I tried to invite, because I was on Sarah Raging Tomatoes, and she got rated from the Crucible. And, he's been trying to talk to Jim, Bob, and Andrew and some of them for a minute. And I sent him a link, and I said, join up here. We got 1,800 watching, including Jim, Bob. And I guess it was after his bedtime because I didn't hear from him.
Well, that's the thing. You got to strike when the iron's hot.
But you know what? I still get credit for trying.
Yeah, you do get credit for trying. And like, let's be real, bro. Like, if we don't figure out how to like put his message into like a concise message that's very deliverable, he's fucked.
Yeah, I think that I really would like to get Jim Bob and Jack sitting across from each other because I think that the polarity and insanities would be fantastic to watch.
That's why they call you evil. But I love it too. It's like
Everybody loves it. That's what I told Jack when I was on his show last time. I said, look, Jack, like it or not, you've got entertainment value. And as much as everybody likes to pretend that they're here for some noble reason, this is fucking YouTube. People are here to waste time and be entertained. That's it.
Oh.
So the faster people can embrace the I'm doing air quotes, the lower benefits that they provide to their audience, and the better they can provide those benefits that people are actually here for.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Is like, yeah, I mean, I do think that it's sad because I'm looking for people who are serious, and it's not looking that likely. And I don't even think that, because I've made my statement here, right, where I will go and I will make the arrangements to do something on the ground. You know, if Paul's willing to, as soon as he gives me the go ahead. But you know, I don't know if that will happen. As far as the money thing goes here, I think that there's some potential that I could have as far as the AI side of things, just as even as simple as what I've already been doing for free. It's just as long as I get good enough to do it. We all have our different ways, but there's got to be some creative shit we can do out there. And I encourage people to realize that it's culty. It's and that's okay. I mean, it's okay to want to be I hate to use that word, but I mean, it's just because it does mean originally from the land, you know, or of the land. So I get that.
Yeah. Whatever you just said. Did you just kiss TML's cheek?
Mm-hmm.
I bet he loves that.
Sure he does, dude. He's
The land. Most of these motherfuckers who talk about the land have never grown a tomato plant.
I know, dude. That's what I'm saying. Why can't we just make videos like about that?
Oh,
Can
I did.
somebody?
It's boring.
Well, that's fair, but I mean, at least just incorporate some sort of discussion about it. You know what I mean? How to?
No, back on the early flow state, I had a handful of videos because we lived in a pretty a duplex in a pretty suburban part of town, and so we couldn't really dig up the yard a bunch of places. But I made a bucket farm and started growing tomato plants and shit in buckets, and it was pretty boring content. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, that happens sometimes. You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say is that it should naturally come up in these conversations, but it somehow never does. Not you. I'm just saying with the people who are talking about the land and living on the land, you would think that they would have that as a go-to discussion, but I can't. I don't hear it. Hey, thank you, Razvan. Appreciate you, dude. You are officially
Oh, it's so cringy when you thank donors.
You know, I think you're right. I am cringe. I'm king of the cringe. King of the betas, king
I
of the
know
cringe.
that Razvan doesn't like me because if he had watched me, I told all of my audience, I said, "Don't strike Tommy. This shit is amazing." But
What happened? Wait, what do you mean? Don't
when he
strike
shut the
Tommy?
gun off under the bridge.
Oh, and they still did it. Okay.
Yeah, well, somebody would. Razvan did because Razvan doesn't watch me. He didn't know that I was out here saying, "No, don't do that." Because let's be real, it's not like Tommy's gonna hit me from Denver.
You never know, man. From what I hear,
that would be a hell of an arc. He just wing that bullet over Kansas entirely.
be good content.
It would.
I would watch that for sure. I think that you're right, man. But I also think that there's there's truth on both sides, man. I do see it, but I just wish that
Razvan, I've still got it up too.
Razvan must have me blocked. What did I do to you, dude? Everyone has each other blocked here too. This shit's so.
I don't think I have anybody blocked. I have Snafu hidden on my channel.
Well, people like I'll be in the chat and I'll see Cynthia's. Hey, what's up, Cynthia? Hey, Cynthia. Hey, and I don't see her name. That's when I know for me. So.
But I have Snafu blocked for like defensive reasons, right?
Yeah,
like, he does shit. Having him not blocked is a liability.
Yeah, I can see that. So do you need any What's your Talcadia thing? The Talcott bombs over Talcadia.
Oh yeah.
So did you tell me what software you used? It's something on your phone, right?
CapCut.
So nothing crazy. Okay.
Nope.
DeFreak, when are you gonna start working for me?
Yeah. Today.
You really?
Yeah.
All right. I'll end this right now. We'll go into a private chat if you want.
No, that's all right because
exactly.
Man,
no, because I think I can get some content for you right now too that kind of ties in me and Flo and Lindsay, who I don't know if you saw, but she was not having a good day yesterday in your chat. Let me set this up.
She's never having a good time.
And she's always surprised by it.
I know.
You two have that in common, by the way. You two can never figure out what's going on here.
So true. DeFed. Yeah, I think this guy's DeFed for sure.
Anybody who can stop bullets.
Video still on my channel. Okay, Razvan.
Rebecca. Who's the snake? Who's the snake, Rebecca?
Okay, so a little bit of background on this. So I went up on Flo's channel to basically, say that I thought that he could have handled the whole Lindsay situation a little bit better, and he really read me out. Like he really gave it to me. I thought he was going to ban me. Like I was like scared.
I was going to ban you.
And so, like I think he said that like me and Tarek were the only ones who actually did that. And basically, if you're my friend, like I will stick up for you. Like, and I didn't say anything more than like I think you could have handled it better, or I didn't say anything more than that, really. And like he was gonna drop the hammer on me, like was like calling me names like I was snafu or something. Like I was like, wow. So anyway, what I'm showing here is Axis Rat Blood had a thing for he had a thing going, and he was kind of like laying down some of the dark side law or whatever in his like little prayers and rituals that he has, and he was trying to go after Flow State. Now Axis already said I could use this, so I'm okay with it, or he's okay with it. So, but I just want to show Flo that I was actually fighting for him too. And so, like, if you're a friend of mine, then this is just how I am. So let me play this. Right on Flow State, when you went up there on the panel, it was kind of a chaotic scene or whatever. And Jamie kind of, he'll loop around a lot. So, I think most people pretty much, it's like 3 minutes, much as, tune him out for the most part. But to try and get anything productive done or said with would have been nearly impossible anyway, because there's just too many people, too many voices, too many opinions to.
I'm not crying.
Even have anything going on. Like if you and him were going to have any exchange at all. So, but
you lost me a long time ago, honestly.
You're lost.
Yeah, just play it. I want to see what it is.
Okay.
Up there on that stage, the free was to correct this man's misinformation to people, because I was very concerned that people would take to heart the fact that there was no one sin greater than the other. So it was my duty as a servant to the first cause to go up there and inform people that there is an unforgivable sin and not all sins are equal. I had to do that. I hope you understand.
Yeah. And actually, I either tuned in right at the end of that, or it didn't even hit me if you did say that, because I was either busy in the chat or, like I said, I just clicked it. But I think there's a concept in Christianity that if you save one soul, it's like you saved all of humanity. If you've burned one soul, it's like you burned all of humanity. Kind of a way of looking at sin. Not saying that there isn't one that isn't unforgivable, but a way of basically equalizing all sin. Whether it be homosexuality, for example, or murder.
Those are iniquities. Those are detestable things. There's a difference between detestable, sinful, and unforgivable.
All right, well, I think that's pretty much it. There's another part that actually I need to find, but he was doing his like blood ritual things or whatever, and he was trying to get Flow State involved or whatever, and I talked him out of it. I think things have gone south since then between him and Axis, but I just wanted to let Flo know that like I fought for him before too, just like
I've seen you. I actually saw that, and I left a message on one of your other videos that I guess you didn't see that said I saw you.
All right, cool. So
Yeah.
like, I hope
Hey,
we're
look
cool,
at Chuck coming in hot, dude. Oh man,
Cringe.
so cringe, dude.
Don't acknowledge him. Cringe.
No, I'm coming in as the king of the
Acknowledge,
cringe.
non-acknowledge.
Well, I don't think this conversation is that serious right now, so kind of.
So your title is rankings, right?
Oh yeah, well I was doing that a second ago in the background.
I've got a notepad here. I'm working for you right now. I got a
You better
notepad.
be.
We should start listing off people and start ranking them, or start like categorizing them. Like
That's what I do best, right? And then I change my mind the
Yeah.
next week, and it just who knows? Who knows how I feel? I don't even know how I feel. But I already started it actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we got this one, going around here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What is that? Just a word document or something? Or what is that?
It's not a Word document. It's a Claude artifact.
Dennis in his bad.
Of course, dude. Yeah, he was the easiest one to do first.
All right.
Jeeps. Jeeps told me she'll hook me up with her daughter.
That's a weird thing to offer somebody you've seen online for about a month.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
She does
but hey.
follow Paul.
She said she offered her to Paul too, which is crazy to me. Flow State. That's what I'm saying. The people who have no interest in this place will come here just to get their little. What was DJM come in? Hey, have you ranked me yet? I just really want to know. It's so stupid, dude. It's just so sad when you see human nature it's trending this way. It's fascinating. Joe Cool is good. I'm getting Joe Cool a hard good, and I don't think that's controversial.
Did you ever, when you were in school, did they teach you about the Nixon tapes and Watergate and everything, and like how they had the 45-minute like flip dub or whatever and all that stuff? Did they teach you that in school, Andrew?
No, elaborate.
Well, basically, like the whole time that Nixon was in office, the only thing he was worried about was like getting reelected. Like that was the whole conversation for like 90% of what they were basically talking about, So like that's just like, I think that's just what the heck we are. It's like, we're always competition anxiety, like, social standing kind of, that's really what it comes down to. I think a lot of it.
How did OTW get to be bad? I thought that you and OTW were kicking it.
Because this is not real. Nothing I'm saying is real. I'm just.
All right, I want to be bad.
Okay,
I want to categorize them too, like Fed.
Why are they bad? That sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy's good, of course. He's a good guy. I just want, and here's what drives me crazy, dude, is why does Jack sit there and let Tommy scream at him for 45 minutes? And then when I just ask him a couple questions, nope, not allowed. Get out of here. You're gone.
I still can't figure out Jack's rhyme or reason. I don't have any idea why Jack hates Chuck as much as he does.
Jack hates Chuck, you said?
Jack hates Chuck.
Well, because Chuck's a liar. He's a drama queen. I'm just kidding. That's old news, obviously. But no, I mean, that whole thing has been far enough in the past now to where it was clearly just, the same speculating, I guess you can call it. Certain speculation. Oh, I'm speculating this, but I know it is true. But hey, if Chuck and Jack are arch enemies, then that makes a friend of my enemy is... Sorry, no, the enemy of my... What's the saying? Somebody has to know it.
I forgot what it is exactly too. It's like a friend of my friend is my enemy or something, or the my enemy's friend is my. I don't know. I forgot what it is too, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I just want to slide back into my role as an editor, but I also hate being an editor for boring content, like the flat Earth thing, really took a toll on me. So, you know, who knows what will happen next? Maybe I'll just get
You know,
Not go-
you know what you could do to understand why Jack is enthralled with Tommy is because Tommy used to make these trolling videos about anybody and everybody, and he was good at editing, right? So Jack probably was endeared by some of his work, and that probably what did it, like why he tolerates Tommy so much. That's just a guess.
It's a good guess. So, if you think there's a story to be told here, and I went over this with OTW yesterday, is there a story? Because I also went over it with a guy, security researcher, who is separate from the space. He's got like 50,000 subs, and he said that this only would work as a holy shit, can you believe that this side of the internet exists documentary. Thoughts?
I don't think so, man. I don't think so because
So what's the story?
you could go into any panel, you could go into any random panelverse, like live on YouTube, and you're going to get sucked into some sort of community that's going to have the same thing. And I can tell you right now, like the Christians that that are all Christian clicked up, it's the same thing with them, dude. It's exact, and they're Christians.
Tribalism.
Yeah, and it's the same thing. It's the same slander. It's the same assumptions. It's the same everything.
It does. It happens every corner of the any times people interact, it becomes tribal. It's just human nature. I think it's fascinating because I've got I won't say background. I've got I'm an armchair psychologist, right? I think psychology is interesting, and the panel verse is like a pressure cooker because everything is a little bit more exaggerated and a lot a bit faster, but it's the same human dynamics.
Definitely. The only thing you could do is to make the characters more interesting than any other characters out there or whatever, which, I mean, I guess our neck of the woods would have that, right? Like Tommy and Paul and Flow State and, some of the others. But, the fact that like the shock value of, oh, this exists. No, I think it's probably more common than we think.
It happens in every sector. It happens real bad in the true crime sector. And don't judge me. Why won't Tommy let me love him? TJM. Because I have a hell of a time disliking Tommy, even though he's threatened to pew me more than literally anybody I've ever met in my life.
Lots of threats in this space from these people.
It does get a little crazy up there.
Hit us with the all-seeing eye.
Absolutely. And the ladies?
Hey. The laundry room.
There's Rihanna.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy this is the future, right? This is where we're going to be in. So what are you going to do when they come for our freedoms, Flow State?
Me? Well, I'm going to promptly get arrested immediately for driving without tags.
It's a good place to start. That's where I'm starting.
Yep. I mean, I don't know what else you could want from me from there. I'm out. I'm incapacitated. I'm out of the game. I've already fallen on my sword.
Shoot, I'm about to lose audio. I need to switch headphones. Hold on.
Hey, David Wayne, did you email me? I need you to hit me with that email. Where's my other one? Yeah. If the path isn't challenging. That's my impression of the OTW music.
OTW, the most synthetic person on the panelverse.
Explain. I want to hear all about it.
You know about it. You already know about it intuitively.
Synthetic.
All of his shit is a copy of a copy, is an AI copy of a copy.
Well, he plays the guitar.
When's the last time you heard him play guitar?
Like 2 weeks ago, maybe
All
less.
right, fair enough.
There was
I
no,
knew
but
that
here's
when
the
I asked
thing.
that question, I haven't watched him enough to.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it is what it is.
I'm back.
Welcome back to Freak.
OTW used to have The Walking Dead. Yeah, Razvan, if you watched my show, you would know where he got The Walking Dead clips. You would know that the guillotine is just a play off of my gunshots. And you know what? To his props, I did tell him to steal whatever he wanted from me. And he is, and it's his best content.
Ew,
I actually had sex in a laundromat.
You have?
Yeah,
Nice.
on top of the washing machines, like right there.
Like, where was it? A small town?
It was the dorms.
Nice.
I told the chick that I was opening for Jack Johnson the next night because Jack Johnson was coming in town. I told her I was his opening act.
Damn, dude. I guess you are a liar.
I guess so. Although I'm not sure she believed me.
You know, I told people I was Jack Talcott's opening act, and they believed me. So more like than you realize.
Yeah, it was on the Washer universe.
HD high definition. It's HD. Definitely. HD. I bought the new team.
Pause.
Oh, not on the video. I was pausing. Don't judge me because she said she's coming.
Why don't you want her to come? You don't like it when she comes?
I haven't told her she can come yet.
She's coming up here.
I mean, how could she not, right?
If we're lucky.
Maybe she could give us some dirt on Tommy.
I don't know if there's any.
That's what I was asking. I was asking her why Tommy won't let me love him.
I don't know. I think love's a one-way street with that guy, unfortunately.
God loves him and he hates all of us.
Yeah, I think that's it. So, remember I asked you, Dusty, that if you ever had a contortionist, if you ever banged a contortionist?
Probably not.
I don't think I have either, so it's kind of like on the bucket list, right? Well, I found out who's the contortionist. It's not DJM.
Oh, that was fast.
Hey,
It's always fast with me.
Hi, Hi Landry.
Hi,
Hi,
Gam.
Okay, real quick. I'm joking most of the time, right? I really don't care what you rank me. I think it's funny.
Yeah,
And
I don't know anything.
I think it's funny that you ranked me bad. I mean, I could care less.
Sounds like she cares.
I think she cares.
what would your categories be?
For who?
DJ, why won't Tommy let me love him?
Flo, I don't know.
Are you putting in a good word for me? I don't feel like you are.
No, I had to stop doing that after you told him to said fuck your dog. So there you go. There's that.
But don't you agree with me, sort of?
No, with what? No, absolutely not. Okay, what are we talking about?
I'm giving you the keys. I'm resigning today formally.
No, don't do that. No, I'll run away.
To where? You don't even like
Under
hang out
my
here.
desk. I'll hide under my desk.
Okay, that's cool. I think he got
Are you
railed
still
by the dude.
Tommy's right hand or whatever?
So can we just hear it once out of you? Fuck Tommy's dog.
No.
But what about in context? Doesn't the context of my statement make it more agreeable?
No. And I don't want
Do
to
you
talk
know
about
the context?
Yes.
I don't.
DJM will tell you.
Oh my God. I thought we
Do
were
you think it's
talking about
healthy?
me. I came up here to talk about me and
I don't
why
know
I'm
anything
mad.
about you, DJM, besides your relation to Tommy. I really don't. I don't know why I would know anything about you.
Well, why did you rank me bad?
Actually, you didn't see it? You didn't see the updated rankings here?
No, I didn't.
Hold on,
You're
let me
still
see.
bad. Get over it.
Bad,
Am I
bad.
so bad?
Here she is.
You can't have Tommy as good and have her as bad. That doesn't make sense.
I don't even see Tommy yet.
Yeah, Tommy's good
Tommy
and
was
I'm
towards the bottom.
bad.
Best,
What
yeah,
the fuck?
no, everyone's bad, but you two. Okay, this is what you want to hear. Oh, and Cynthia's good too.
Okay, that makes me happier. Thank you.
Say
So-
it.
Still got DJM on the main screen.
Say it.
Oh, I'm not even showing you. I'm supposed to. You see, that's what I'm fired. I'm resigning. Who wants the keys? I can't do it anymore. This is never for me.
Tommy will take them, maybe.
Who
I bet
is
you he
I'll
would.
take them.
All right.
This is funny.
I think
Look
it
at all the
might be
people.
good.
How
I think
did
it might
you
be
make
good for business.
It
How
might be
long
good
did
for business.
How long did it take you to
I'm
make?
not crying.
Sorry, what?
How long did this list take you to make?
I made a mistake believing I could trust him again.
Sorry,
There's
what?
a lot of people.
There's a lot of people. They're not actually here.
Probably a lot that aren't on there yet.
I made it
either.
with Cloud, dude. This is the thing, and I've been trying to get people to realize that there's a ton of stuff y'all could do so easily if you have a computer, don't you?
Yes.
So literally, all I did was I said to the not GPT, because I don't use GPT because I'm not an AI normie. I'm a very refined taste when it comes to the AI of the only 4 options that exist.
He's got a sophisticated form of basic bitchness.
Exactly, dude. But no, it's just I went to Claude and I put in, hey, what did I say? I said I want to use an artifact to rank these people. Please make an artifact to rank every one of them by either good, bad, or indifferent, and it did it in 10 seconds.
Really? That's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Look at Razvan trying to start some shit. Mitch is
What's he
best.
saying?
He says Mitch is best.
Can you scroll down your list? I want to see it.
Yeah, I mean it's not.
You're bad, DJM.
Everyone's bad.
The only way to get good is to say fuck Tommy's dog.
Yeah, it's not a real list. I mean, I didn't. It's not actually the. You know, I don't know. I'm just too tired for this shit, man. I just wanted to. Because I just woke up and I felt, you know. I had some weird nightmare. I can't remember it right now, but it was something involving like, damn, dude, did I just really let that happen again? Where I just sat there and, you know, listened to a bunch of yelling, you know, and I wouldn't let anyone else do that. You know, why do I do that? Why do I cuck, so to speak?
I had a dream last night that our house was flooded. I feel like somebody who interprets dreams could interpret that one.
Wait, Razvan is blocking people? Are you serious, Razvan?
Dreams.
Oh my god, you can't trust anyone in this fucking world.
No, you can't.
All right, so if we can run through kind of a real quick list of categories, because I want to categorize the people too. Then I'll interpret your dream for you.
Let's start off with me and put me in the worst category.
Well, so far
Mason.
I just heard
Mason.
cuck, so let's go with beta,
Beta
Mason.
cuck, king of the cucks, king of the betas.
troll,
Sure.
Working with Rose.
Working with
Fed.
Rose. Wait, hold on. What's that one?
fed, like federal.
That's a new one.
Like,
I haven't heard that one yet, but sure.
Agent,
Yeah, okay.
cult follower. What's a cult follower called?
Colted.
Cultist. Culted.
Where's Harmon?
He got mad at me one time because he went on and he I was like, it was the night, if you saw, where it was the night I got monetized, where Paul and what's his name, Jeff Pizer, were going at it pretty hard, and I like left to go get some food, and then I came back and they were just screaming at each other at the top of their lungs. Hold on, I know this was not too long ago. Was it this one? Yeah, it must have been. No. It's not that one. It was
I think I was there that night
where here?
when they were all yelling the night you got monetized.
You love that shit.
You know, it's
She does.
entertainment to me.
That's
I'm
why we
here for
judge you.
entertainment.
That's why we judge you.
Thank you. Well,
This was a great moment, right?
Yourself as the
I'm one of the
truth,
most
therefore you
self-deprecating
must do
people on here.
Therefore,
If you listen to my words long enough, facts
Paul,
and shit
so
that
Paul,
matters. Yeah, I'm not just going to talk from my feelings and what I want or don't want to.
So Paul, I'm the bad guy, yeah.
I didn't say that. You're saying that about me. This is what's so ironic. You're literally doing I'm the bad guy no matter what I'm saying or whether it matters or not, and then saying I'm doing it to you. I'm not doing that.
Have you ever?
Why do you always feel so attacked, Paul?
Who says I'm feeling attacked?
There you go, over talking me. I have
This
no
is why you
fear.
guys fail at
I
court.
have-
This is why I'm
I
untouchable.
have
at court.
zero.
By the way, if you take your
inferiority
EQ into
complex.
court, you're going to get raped. Just so you know.
I observe.
If you
and I
take your
report.
low IQ feelers into court, you're going to get ran from one side to the other. If you can check your feelers from time to time, practice
You're not
detachment, and
telling me
see life
anything
for
I
what
don't.
it is,
You're not
you're going to
telling
be
me
more.
anything I don't
You're
already
going to be
know.
more
Paul.
Is that Harmon?
comprehensive.
That
and
doesn't sound
capable
like
and
Harmon.
competent.
No, but
You're
he
not
comes
telling
in
me-
after
You're
this.
not
No,
telling me anything I don't already know.
No, if you cannot be relatable to people and get them on your side, you have nothing in this life. You have to have connections. You have to have
I
people.
agree. I
So-
agree. I
The
agree,
presumption
Jeff.
is that I
agree.
don't have people and I don't have connections.
So you can be the smartest person in the room, but you're a dunce when it comes to relatability to people. So
I agree.
like no
I
no
agree.
one,
I
like
agree.
you don't connect with it. Like in my
The
job right now.
presumption is that I don't have connections in relationships.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm just saying in general. Like if it applies to you, then fine, but whatever. But I'm saying like in my new job right now, I'm gonna work harder and do better, and then also be relatable to my boss and joke it up and
Again, the
like,
presumption is that you're doing it again. This is bitch logic. The presumption is you go to work to joke it up and relate. You go to work to get the fucking job done.
no, I do
So
that,
you're-
but
you're
have
not
to, see,
getting it
because-
still.
No, you don't get it because you go to work and get the job done and relate. That's where you're missing the connection.
Right, but
No,
you keep
you don't
putting the
fucking get it 'cause
priority
you don't
on.
work.
You
You
keep
never
putting the
fucking work.
priority.
You never
keep
fucking
putting-
work, bitch.
You keep
You're a
putting
fucking
the.
lazy piece of shit.
You
You
keep
sit
putting
around
the.
and run your fucking mouth. That's all you do. is
There's
run
the
your fucking
bitterness and
mouth.
resentment.
No, it's not resentment. It's I'm
You can
relating to
label
what
it whatever
I
the fuck
do.
you want.
I go to work every day and I relate to my boss. I have EQ and IQ. I'm smarter than everyone that I work with, and I relate to the boss.
There's your modesty and humility. Your modesty and humility mask just slipped. You just
Oh,
claimed
yeah,
you're smarter than
dude,
everyone there
I'm
and
saying,
have more EQ.
Okay.
Right.
Whatever, dude. So
I guess you're the pie of all
relatable,
media.
I'm funny,
huh?
like, oh, you don't EQ doesn't mean shit. You're right.
Again, you
Your
guys
IQ is
contradict
so
yourself,
smart, you have
statement
no
to
fucking
statement. It's
relationships.
laughable. Your mask slips. You reveal who
IQ
you
is
are.
so high that you have
That's
no
you.
relationships. with
That's you.
anybody.
Okay.
You're just like fucking Jack Talcott. You have no
Yep.
relationships, nobody,
Right.
nobody in your whole fucking life. Not one fucking person.
You feel better?
Probably.
I feel
It
fine.
Probably
I'm
does.
great. You're
I'm
the
living
one
on the land with
you're the one that's alone, not me.
There's 4 of us on the land
You're
right
the
now.
one that's alone, not me,
Okay.
motherfucker.
Paul.
Okay.
Paul.
I'm not alone. I live with my sister. I have my family around me. I have people that love me. I have people that
Right.
give me-
You
I
have your
people that-
biological
But
family
you
who
have
keeps
nobody,
taking you in.
motherfucker. You have
Hey, Paul.
nobody.
Because you're so
You have
hard work, you can't afford
nobody.
to live anywhere. You're so hard work, you can't afford to live anywhere, and you can't keep having to
Oh,
live
yeah,
off of your
and
biological
your
family.
dad bought your fucking trailer, faggot. Fuck you.
Right, and it returned 15x.
Oh, cool for
Investment.
you. Good for you. Your daddy bought your trailer. You have no.
Sure, he invested in me.
You
So did
have
Donald
no
Trump's daddy.
This guy doesn't work at all.
Hey, do y'all hear yourselves? Y'all hear how pathetic, all of you, every single one of you, including you, Paul, pathetic, seriously pathetic. Like all you people, like, why waste your time here? Why waste your time here? Dude, we were having a good time, and y'all just can't get out of it. Y'all don't realize how like you are just so hooked. All 3 of y'all, none of y'all have to be here. None of y'all have to have anything to do with this space. Every single one of you is making a choice to be here, and you're just basking in the negative emotions, dude. You're doing all this shit. And I lost respect. You can fuck yourself, Austin Murphy. Every single one of y'all. I lost so much respect for y'all just in this moment here where I went to the. I left the house for 20 minutes, dude, and y'all are just so. Every single one of y'all. You got me in my feelers for sure. But then what happened was
good dad talk.
I know,
You're
dude.
not
It's so
wrong.
funny. Yeah, well, that's the
I'm
thing.
not
though,
angry.
Dude.
I'm just disappointed in you.
Yeah, I don't think that would happen. Like, here's the thing. I've gotten frustrated with some people. I've gotten some, heated discussions, but I've never just like lost control into the whatever that is that we just saw. Just like literally screaming into the camera. Just like it's so, it's insane to me.
But why is Harmon mad at you though?
Oh, because he tried to come in, and I was like, no, I'm ending the show. He came in right after that, and he was like, you just don't like me, so you ended the stream because I showed up.
What?
So yeah, he's like, and I mean, right here, he's gonna try to get in. I'm sorry, but I mean, this isn't for, but I refuse to let this shit happen anymore, dude. It's
But then
so stupid. Then I did it again last night. Y'all are insane. I mean, none of y'all have any sort of real understanding as to how dumb it looks to do what y'all just did. Every single one of y'all. Like at the end there, dude. I want to like cry because that was so pathetic. Y'all are grown
That would have made
adults,
this
dude.
better.
I know. Get your shit out somewhere else. Austin, nobody else is here. There's no one else here. Austin like kept joining the stream, like just like, come on, let me back in. I was like, dude, why? To talk to me? There's no Paul for you to argue with, okay? No, it's over. We're done here. This is not what the space is for. I just talked about how, I'm excited for this monetization, and how are these people who I've, sort of started to have sort of a dynamic with treating it. They don't give a shit. They'll just drop all these words and just try to fuck up all these hours I've spent here. So, dude, we're done with this panel shit, dude. I'm done. Here I am. Y'all, I don't care if I don't have the broadcasting abilities that are as high tier as some of others. But I mean, I'm not going to do that. I can get heated. We saw how I got heated. I got heated with Jack Talcott. It was deserved because it was meaningful, because it had a sort of personal aspect to it. I was affected by him because I wanted to create something with him, and it was not, dude, Austin, just nobody's here to talk to you. I don't even know you, Austin. I don't even know you. I don't even know why you keep coming in here. This is the first time you ever came in here. What's the problem? I mean, this is even for me. I wasn't even in the argument, and you guys still got me this worked up because y'all have no sense of like, okay, is what I'm saying. It's the same thing you see when you break up with a girl and then you get a huge fight. Y'all we are having a good time, and Paul, that's where your mistake is, valid or not valid. But I want you to realize that that's what DJM was saying. We see this going back to that way, and what do I feel like you're here to do? You're here to do that shit, dude. You don't need me to do that. If you want to speak truth and all that shit. You said that like we were having a good time until Paul came and started getting mad at you.
Oh yeah. That happens all the time.
Well, what I can't stand is that he blames it on my space. Oh, this is what happens in this space because of you people. It's like, dude, I don't think I would let that happen if it was just me. Somebody screen kept that. I don't give a shit because I'm willing to let it be. Man, understood. There you go again doing this. There you go again doing that. There we go again doing this. And then the other people are just like screaming, shoving their faces into a camera. Like, do you remember what this video started as? This was about like the surveillance capitalism and all that. And you guys you don't realize how insane you look. Maybe you
think how much better this would be if you just started gently sobbing.
I might next time. I was, thinking about. It'd be good.
I'm a little bit mad at you for not busting out the tears.
I need better direction next time.
No, you had it. You called it. That was your idea, and then you just let it go on past.
Oh man, I just cannot believe these people, dude. And like Paul, you came in there, and that shit is annoying. You came in here, you were funny, you're laughing, you're civil, and we're having a good time. Because why not? Why aren't we allowed to do that here? Just because one person just has to throw it all off, and then someone's drunk, I've been able to for real. Where's it? Like nobody's making you. There's nobody here forcing you to do this. So please just understand that everybody who is just a part of that, I don't want fucking anything to do with y'all here in this space, in this podcast. And then the next day I went to see him for the hard drive. Or whatever. What do you I have Harmon, I know he comes in here somewhere. come
So what's
on.
with the hard drive? What's the hard drive situation?
It's just all of his videos that he's ever made on the hard drive.
He gave you a hard drive full of them?
It's kind of weird because that's the only
Have you
thing
looked through it? Do you know what's on that hard drive?
Yes, I saw that there's nothing but his streams.
Okay.
Do you think that was his only hard drive, or did he have a backup hard drive?
I don't know what that means. For what?
Because why would Jack trust someone he just met and hand over a fucking hard drive?
I don't know. It's
because it's a fishing lure, right? Like here, let me overextend, and then you can let me down because I overextended, and then I can guilt you into owing me some shit. Jack's got a pattern.
Interesting.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing though. It's like that was the biggest accomplishment at the time that he was down here was we handed off the hard drive to me.
Why haven't you made that into a short?
I haven't done a whole lot of shorts yet at all. I mean, I know there's software that can do it.
Triumphant, some marching band, football marching band music to it, right? With the pass off, the handoff.
Wait. Is this true? Paul apologized to him on Landry's.
That's what I heard.
I don't understand it either.
Oh, yeah. No, we watched it because Paul apologized. So Paul, sorry, I was walking around. Paul, a while back, told Chuck to like leave his wife and family or something. And he apologized to it on your show. I think we reviewed it.
So this wasn't yesterday. This was previously.
This was a little while back.
Yeah, I mean, half the time I'm not even listening because I'm like editing.
All right, I got a list going.
All right, what do you got?
All right, I'm gonna run through it real fast, and then we'll go through it again, and you'll and tell me which ones to cross off. So
Okay.
we've got all right, pervert, Canadian, trauma bond, victim, perpetrator, batshit crazy, crew, Dunning-Kruger, cognitive dissident, soft-sit, drama slut, donor, super chat, loser, failure.
I don't understand what these are just categories?
Yeah, everyone's gonna get a label.
Yeah.
I put my email in the back, so like if you can send me that, I'll put the categories in, and we can like label because it'll be like an evolving thing. There was this dude Rant who had a list like this going or whatever, and he kind of quit the Panelverse, but like he had some of the categories were like really just dead on and stuff. So like tried to copy that. Okay, so cuck, beta, mason, troll, fed, agent, culted, whale, influencer, auditor, truther, editor, producer, guru, witch, deceiver, gaslighter, cultist, jailbound.
You get your Adderall refilled. What's going on here?
No, I'm just
just back here churning out
just,
work.
you
that
know,
nobody asked for.
He's
Documenting
working
the
for
Panelverse.
Landry.
He is working for Landry, right?
I need that validation, right?
Those instant 20 milligrams. They hit.
Looper, accuser, airhead, damn, Jezebel, panel slut, real slut, legitard.
We're here for your intervention, freak.
It's funny.
All right, religitard, intellectual, pseudo, and then I have X like pseudo lawyer, pseudo doctor, pseudo whatever, actor, Hollywood, leech, content, flamer, time waster, entertainer, instigator, and flat earth.
What about liar?
Douchebag.
I never hear that. I never hear someone say douchebag around here. It's like it's just retard. All I hear is retard.
We need to say douchebag more here. Why don't we?
I think I've been absorbing all the douchebags like a black hole.
Plasma Void is right. He got right to work. Can't deny that. He did.
Who did?
DeFreak. DeFreak.
Oh
went
yeah,
right
DeFreak. That's
making
a good
list
point.
that you didn't ask for.
Thank you, DeFreak. You're a very good editor.
right. So
Douche canoe is a good one. Everybody's
Oh,
got to
that's a
like
good
douche
one.
canoe because it comes with a mental image.
Yeah, but what are you, Emmett? I can't even picture that. What
I'm
is
the
it?
little person.
I'm
The little
picturing a
person paddling
canoe.
the douche canoe.
I'm picturing a canoe filled with douche bottles. That's what I just pictured.
Ew. That's nasty.
Landry's trying to have a respectable adult program here. Stop talking about douche canoes.
That's why
That's
I was
exactly
voted
right. That's
bad.
exactly what this is. It's a
No, but
respectable
the canoe
nonsense.
is the douche.
I don't get it.
Yeah, because you've never sailed around in a douche canoe, obviously. Like a log canoe, you know, most canoes are log canoes because you carve the canoe out of the log. A douche canoe, the douche is the raw materials of the canoe.
That doesn't even make it. I don't know.
All right, so my channel's up on auction for anyone who wants it. I'm out. I'm done with this fucking bullshit.
We'll see you tomorrow, Landry.
No, don't say it. It can't be true. No,
You
no.
can't.
HD high definition. It's HD. Definitely. Definitely. HD. I bought the new TV, high def, big screen. Living like a modern day definition. Volume up all the way, each and every single day. HD. I keep it on when I'm gone to keep any intruders away. HD. Come home, grab the remote, fill up my glass, whiskey and coke. HD. I prefer not to hear myself think when I'm lost in the Marlboro smoke. HD. HD. High definition, definitely. HD. Green thumbs become numb, brain stuck on income, better forget. Choose to be numb. HD. 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 High definition.
Oh, we got a lurker. Oh, we got another lurk.
Is it true? Is Paul Universe 222 provides?
Wait, I thought that was the outro. I thought we were all leaving.
Just, you know, you never know what happens in this part of town.
Okay.
So what do you think? Is it really Paul? Been here the whole
Don't-
time?
I have no idea.
The
no
most
idea.
supportive sock of all? No clue? All right, it's okay.
No, I don't
I
know.
don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Here we go. It's not.
You'd have to,
See,
you'd
it's
have to
not
know
him.
their
It's not
IP
Paul.
address.
More lies. A bot thing or a bad thing? Yeah, no, it's inspired by OTW.
That song was pretty cool though, Landry.
I mean, it's, you know, it is what it is. It's, you know, it's not as good as the
Praise God.
Bitch.
Is Flow State coming back?
I don't know, but you know,
Um,
I was planning on
Landry.
ending it, but
Hey, Landry, guess what?
what's up? Oh, she got me.
Nice.
That was a good one. You should do the
Nice.
same thing, DeFreak. That'll,
No,
that'll,
'cause,
that'll sure show me.
So yesterday, like I think Rocky sent in a super chat and he asked you, "What is your worldview?" And I don't think we got a chance to hear that, so I want to dive into that now, if you don't mind.
Sure. Can I take a quick sabbatical? Eat some Greek yogurt, like 3 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just play another.
Let's see if
beautiful
you can
song.
recruit somebody up here, because, like, you know, I'm not really.
No,
you know,
we don't.
but-
We don't need him. We don't need him. I'm going to come back and I'm going to be the star that I was always born to be.
All right.
But if anyone wants to come up, the thing's already
shouldn't
down
have
there.
dropped out, DJM. I could have, like, you know, we could have, like, been 2 betas, you know, bitching about beta stuff.
Three betas.
But
Three.
no, she had to try and be a JG or something, right? That's all right. So yeah, if you need to take a break, I'll try and
Oh. We got a lurker. Oh, we got another lurker. Who's that lurker? Oh, hold on. Oh, we got another lurker in the house. I see you. The light is aimed at you, the lurker. Oh, we got another lurker. Yeah, I'm talking to you, lurkers. You guys in my fucking chat not talking. If the lurker's back or we got a new lurker. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm aiming this at you. Who's the lurker in my chat? Oh. We got a lurker. Oh, we got another lurker. Oh, we got another lurker in the house. That's in my chat. You lurker, I see that another lurker or the same one going. 2 of you not talking. Oh, we got a lurker. Maybe this not you. Who's the lurker in my chat? We got a lurker. Oh, we got another lurker. Oh, we got another lurker now. What's up to the lurkers in the chat? Say nothing. Say nothing. Donate. That PayPal. Or Cash App. I see I still got the lurkers. We got a lurker. Oh, we got another lurker.
I had something too. All right. Yeah, last night was a dumpster fire, as they call it, but there's a couple of gems in there. You know, we think of you know, in between the sniping and the trolling and the gaslighting and the everything else, sometimes you can get a nugget out of these people, like some real actual truth. Hold on a second, I need to take a drink.
What's up? Okay, cool. Good stuff.
All right. Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
I made
Anyway,
a mistake believing I could trust him again.
I know why Cynthia keeps a notepad by her side all the time now when she's doing the panel stuff. Because I forgot what was good last night that I remember. There were some nuggets there or whatever, but what are you gonna do, man? Are you gonna be culted or what? Because like last night proves that Paul just showing up can bring 40 people into a room and talk about Paul, right? So when you talk about, you have to decide. I mean, who it's Paul and then who? Flow State or somebody else or everybody else? And if you pick Paul, are you willing to be like, basically, not number one, basically?
Well, I never wanted to be number one. What does that mean, number one?
It means that, you're not primarily you're not the primary person on the microphone. You're not the primary person entertaining.
I shouldn't be.
Right. No, and that's probably not your personality, but then again, if you go back, I mean, like, even OTW, you have to basically be willing to, do what he wants, for the most part, because
Like,
he brings,
taking my plates off
he
for
brings,
a stranger online.
Yeah, I mean, he brings his, his whole package with him. So like, he's got leverage in that case. So it's like, as long as you can resist the cult, the better off I think you'll be, because as soon as you buy into the cult, like it probably took OTW a lot to break it off. Because like,
When did he break it off?
Beginning of this year, I think.
But what do you mean? Like, so what is?
I don't know if
Explain
it
the
was
difference.
like break it off, but he just, he decided he wanted to be independent again, and reclaimed his own channel basically, and that's pretty much it. Because OTW, he was struggling there for a little while. Like even Moose was carrying him for like 2 or 3 months. Going up there, being content. So, you saw Moose. He could sell. Like, he can just talk about the Panelverse and then go boom right into like, send your donations in and stuff like that. And like people like you and I probably aren't really that comfortable doing that because, we're selling or whatever. We have like fear of rejection or whatever. And but Moose doesn't have that problem, right?
I guess, but I mean, does Moose have a channel that he's built?
I guess he said he's going to be doing something. So, whatever he did have, he's probably going to be updating that and then starting something. Remember, he was saying, "I learned from your mistakes and I learned from your victories." He was doing all that whole spiel. So it sounded like he was getting ready to launch. If, I could be wrong, but that's what it sounded like. So
Fat loner in the desert answering phone calls.
maybe that is Paul.
Oh, I didn't even realize that's what they were trying to say.
Or it's just the troll playing Paul, right?
Is that what he's asking me, Smoke and Mirrors?
Or that's Boost because he says, "Yes, I owned a hotel."
No,
right?
nobody's done this. But here's what I'm saying. And I'm meeting with somebody later tonight to see if we can arrange something that might be a good pivot here, and we'll see. How much I'm a victim of not victim, but perpetual victim of myself. You know what I mean? And my choices. But Mitch's universe. I would believe that, but it doesn't really matter, and that's the thing. But no, here's the deal. I just want to. The same thing I've been saying since the beginning, dude. And I know it's very annoying to hear me repeat it over and over again. But I came in to the space because we have to understand what happens in online content or whatever. There's a lot of work to be done. So either you can hire an editor who's outside of your group that can just try to understand what is some of the nuance in the space and try to make the best content they can out of it. Okay, sure, but it's not really that ideal because the person wouldn't really understand what was even being talked about. They might even be scared away. So for me, it's like there's an opportunity for collaboration. I've been pretty upfront about how whenever I am just streaming and there's the numbers start to drop or whatever, I don't take it to heart because at the end of the day, I'm trying to show what I'm doing behind the scenes and see if it interests anybody who would want to work alongside me in that fashion, just as far as a more serious place. And as soon as that like is realized and met, which if that ever happens, you know, I would be happy to stick with it and just enroll with it. And I mean, if the panelverse tries to suck us back in, we'll see how it goes. And if I'm here for the next 3 years of my life, I mean, that's, I guess, the true test as to whether or not I'm able to be a man of my word. But I do want to do a better show. However, I do a lot of stuff. Like I'm a huge multitasker. So for me, just having someone else to bounce off of whenever I am getting things pulled up, and even if it's, you know, before the show, there's just a lot that goes into it that would make a good broadcast. And I also think consistency is a big thing, right? Where people want to be somewhere at the same time every day, and that's kind of what this panelverse is they just want always to have some sort of live chat to jump into. So it's like I'm not even responsible for that. This is obviously not my doing. Yesterday I went into the things that I mean, you did ask me that what I believe in and all that, but I went into that yesterday pretty hard.
Missed it then, but
did it get drowned out and forgotten because of the Paul yelling?
Maybe that, yeah, maybe that too. But let's dive into what you just said right now. So I see in the chat, like, you know, and probably I've even said this, and a bunch of people have said this, like, if you wanted to have a serious channel and, you know, be considered, you know, this or that, and then, you know, taken seriously and all this and that and whatever, you know, channel. And well, you said it to me that you are basically a professional, you know, fence sitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a fence sitter, you're not going to be able to pull a, you're not going to be able to like have a stance on something and just roll with it all in, right? You're gonna be you're not gonna have people that are gonna stick around because, you know, one day you're this or another day maybe you're that, just depending on what's, you know, the situation or whatever, that kind of thing. Like Paul is who Paul is, right? He's not changing.
Well, and I like that, but I like that there's parts of Paul that I like. I think that he does a better show. I've never said that was untrue. I think that he has a side of him that he shows that I really, really like and I enjoy, and I just don't see it very often, which drives me nuts because that's what I want to bring out of him. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If it was not for the yelling at all these people and just kind of making it to where I felt like I expressed some pretty serious things that I felt were very important to me, and then it's like I forget that it even happened because of all the shit that came after it. And you know, and I'm sure that's the same for the audience, where my moments that were like showing what I do truly stand on and believe that never changes, those are drowned out because of the yelling. And it's just like, I get it. I understand that these people just are trying to get something out of each other, and I feel that, whatever. But for me, it's I can't stand it when it's like, okay, so we come to the space and then we do this behavior, and then it's like, okay, well, that happens every time we come here. It's like, okay, but I'm not doing it. I'm not the one yelling at everyone in the chat.
Right. Well, one thing I'll say that was good that you did yesterday was when it started getting like family, personal stuff, like you put your foot down for, you know, you really like, you know, asserted yourself and said, hey, you know, not here, whatever, like do whatever, but like that's like too far. And, you know, that was very respectable. But you also, like, if earlier you said, you know, you wanted to like be with Paul and whatever and hang out or whatever, but then you can't expect to bring people on the panel with Paul and have them be kind of adversarial.
Well, I don't even think you can have the live chat open.
Yeah, it might even be that bad. You know, I think Paul could probably ignore the chat if he had to, but if you have people up on panel who are talking and interrupting,
okay,
you know,
so I'll hold you to that right now, okay? DeFreak, I'm closing the live chat. I wish I could turn it off completely. I mean, I haven't been looking at it too much, but DeFreak, you're getting kicked out because we have more important things to consider at this moment. And I would hope that we can just ignore the live chat If not, I mean, I don't even know.
Why do I have to ignore the live chat?
I'm just saying for this moment right now. Because
Why can't you just get rid of all the beta male haters and parasites on panel and off panel?
I can't figure out who's who yet.
Oh, you can't figure out who's who. Well, that's why I'm concerned with going further with you. You have such little discernment, you can't figure out who's who and what's what. How about as soon as they lie about me and don't come with a fact? Didn't we talk about this?
Yeah, we
The
did.
Freak just did it today. Razvan just did it today. I'm sure there's more, but I only watched like 30 minutes. That's all I need to watch is 30 minutes to get. It's like 3 lies every 10 minutes, right? You know, so that's all you got to do. Just listen for what people say. As soon as we've talked about this, I'm like Ace Rothstein in Casino. I talked to you already, right? We talked about this. As soon as they make a claim about me, ask them to come with the facts. If they can't and they mumble and stutter, they go, well, I don't know. Then, you know, they're a beta male hater parasite and you throw them the fuck out. And by the way, they're already triangulating on you and gaming you because they're giving you $1 or $2 at a time to try to pay you to get loyalty with you. Because they've identified that you're money hungry, and that's the main thing you want here. Now, I don't believe that. I don't believe you're like them. At least I want to believe you're not like them. Like you're like me. You're cool with getting money. Hey, great, big pimping, daddy. But you want to actually make some fucking content. So you say. You want to be a part of something bigger and better than loser, failure, beta chatter, and hating parasites. So you say. But you're surrounded by them.
Yeah.
If we just look at who just came here today after you interacted with me last night, it's the same old crew. And the reason they came over here today is because they saw me on with you last night. It's a fucking power play. The Freak is literally sitting here right now going, what side are you gonna choose? And then he went, OTW took his broadcast back. More delusion. I went away for 2 months. I told OTW I won't be coming over there. That's why his broadcast got taken back from me. Stop the lies and the power games. Stop the delusion. It's pathetic. Stop putting Landry in the middle because then you make me have to give him this speech. Right? And it's beyond painfully embarrassing.
Okay. So, yeah, no, I'm with you. Like, here's where I'm at, dude. As far as the daily show goes, I'm not sure that this is even something that I'm going to be the best fit for, but I do want to do something big, something important. But it is like, yeah, we have to, you know, pull it out of ourselves. We have to be a great broadcaster and all that. But I would argue that some people, you know, they shine in different roles. That's why it's for me. I'm always doing something in the background here, so my time is not wasted. And that for me would also require participation. But I don't like the panel. I've been pretty open about that. I know that this has been a garbage show. It's all garbage. It's the garbage can, but it's also garbage last night whenever there's a real nugget of truth that comes out, you know, and I feel like it's really in the moment and then it just gets swept away by, you know, you and Mitch going at it, you and Gabriel going at it.
Do you really think that any audience, even this audience here, is interested or riveted by Slow Slave and DeFreak and all the rest of these clowns? Razvan?
No, I never said that they were.
These are
Definitely
boring people. They have nothing to talk about, which leaves them only to talk about you and me and their 3 years of delusion. You said you wanted to be a better broadcaster.
That's true.
It's not going to happen letting the parasites and losers and baiters hover around you. Take up your time and talk about me. But you're free to do what you wish, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, dude, is I've been very much upfront about what the intent is here. And it's clear that there's so many. Okay, so here's what I don't understand. And I don't want to keep asking the same question. I know you've answered them 1,000 times, but what is the situation? So I just wish it was more blatant, right? To where, okay, so today I took the plates off and I just drove around because of, what's his name? The guy you did that live on the street thing with?
Who?
Brian O'Shea.
Oh, yeah, Brian O'Shea.
Okay, so then they're like, you know, giving me a hard time. Oh, what are you going to do if you get pulled over? What are you going to do if you go to jail? I don't even know yet because I haven't like actually learned that. So how have I spent so much time, you know, with these people and I still haven't even had that conversation?
This is my point, Landry. Mm-hmm. This place, if you don't check yourself and understand the dynamics, you will go 3 years and never have really an interesting conversation. You will continue to talk about me and other dynamics here that go nowhere. Right. And you will never learn what you need to learn, one of which is, in my mind, legal versus lawful. So, again, this is proof of what this place becomes if you don't really prioritize and set an intention, because you have folks who've been here for 3 years and still don't know what I'm talking about and how to effectuate themselves at court. They're too busy talking about how I sound and my tone. You know? So again, at some point you got to go, are these people who are respectable, competent, and capable? Do they have skills, abilities, talents? Are they successful in anything they do? Are they producing a result? Or are they just hanger, drifter, slacker, losers? I'm sorry that hurts people's feelings, but that's the majority of them. And if you can't tell when they come on panel, well, I guess you need to get an AI Paul bot that scans everybody. You know, ask them 10 questions, get the answers, and then presume and assume like the court does. Court does the same thing. If these guys go to court and they open their mouth, the administrator's going to ask them 3 to 5 questions and go, oh, I know what I have here. Get to the box, slave, or pay us, slave. That's it. That's going to be your lot in life if you hang around these people and act like them. That's not me, by the way, and that's not my walk. Razvan is another one. You give him moderatorship. He does nothing but talk about me on his channel to 9 people for 3 years. He's a sick tard. He can't even spell. He can't even make sense. He's a jealous, envious hater who at one point used to pay me till I called him out. Another guy used to pay me till I called him out. Then he got something up his ass about me and hasn't stopped for 3 years. I even gave him his money back to shut him up because he started calling me a grifter and a fraud. So again, we have history with all these people. They do the same things over and over again. They're non-credible. They're delusional in denial, and they lie with regularity and play power games. Then they project it all onto me, hoping that you and others will say, oh, I wonder if it's Paul really doing it all instead of all of them. And it can't be all of them, can it? Yes, it can. Absolutely, it can. This place is a breeding ground for loser, failure, parasitic betas who want to project lies onto people to do equalization. If you, all you have to do is study Kierkegaard and a few other philosophers that we go over, and it's literally line for line what these people do. This has already been concluded. These are group power dynamics. You know, it's all sub-psychological. They have to lie and project in order to level and equalize. Without that, they can't. All right? It's political science is really all that it is. David Wayne, another one. He's never going to stop. You know, these people are never going to stop. They're never going to be honest, and they're never going to stop pretending, you know, like I'm bad and wrong for just calling everyone out for who and what they've been for 3 years. They don't like responsibility and accountability in any form, verbal or physical. Uh-huh. Right. All right, let me level with you, Landry. I can't hear anything you're saying. You're on mute. I just let you talk and pretend that I could hear you. You're on mute.
It's okay. Maybe that's for the best. Maybe it's a sign.
Right.
Oh, we got this guy in here for the first time. Okay, yeah, man. I mean, I don't know what to do. To be honest, I just want to sell the channel and move on.
Again, this is what you always do. You're Landry Talcott. You make a statement. You say you're going to do great things. Something bigger is coming. You want to work on yourself. You want growth and development. Then as soon as I have to give you the news again, the same loop, you go, well, I just wanted to burn it all and throw it away and blah, blah, blah. How about you just do what the fuck you said you were going to do? How about that? Can we do that? Can we try that? Then maybe you will cultivate a respectable audience here and respectable panel members, and you'll respect yourself more, and you'll have a respectable skill and talent and ability. And you'll produce something that isn't the same old malarkey with the same old losers who hop panel to panel. They literally just need a place to be. It was OTWs early today. It's you midday. It's Jack after that. And it's the loser over there with Mel and Pandora and Slow State and the rest after that. 24/7 on panel to loop the same garbage about me and the other characters here that goes nowhere. It's a void.
Yeah, it's a void. God of all media, huh?
Some have said.
What is the origin
Mostly
of
me.
that?
It's mostly me saying that. I'll level with you.
That's okay. I mean, Goam, Goam. Are you familiar with Unit 8200?
I might be and not know it, but what is it?
It's it's basically like the CIA of Israel. It's like their military branch. The CIA / military / intelligence / whatever else over there in Israel, as some would say.
Right.
I'm curious. You know that broadcast you did? I think it was 2 days ago. Maybe it was yesterday. I'm not sure. Where you were going into some of that stuff. I know it's like the worst topic here because it'll get you flagged right away. But I'm curious if you have any thoughts on that we could go over.
Specifically Israel or 8200 or like what are we?
Any of this stuff? Any of the dynamics of the power that is being held in this this state that is not America. The fact that we don't have our own, not even our own country is ruled by us, right?
Right, like the person in chat right now, and I know you don't always like, but I'm going to correlate, right? I'll try to bring it back home. I saw you deleting comments that weren't disrespectful, but just because they don't like Paul, no, they're hating on me constantly, and they have nothing else to offer here, right? So, she wants to talk about sovereign speech in the chat. It's just not an equal equivalency, right? And it's laughable because most of you folks are slaves in your own life. And then you want to come to a chat and try to be protesters. Right? It's beyond hypocritical and laughable. But ultimately, yes, the majority of these states as physical locations do not have sovereignty because the people are too busy online protesting rather than actually attempting to live free, uphold the law, and exercise their rights. So yeah, man, it's the same situation, whether it's United States or the state of Israel or United Kingdom. They're all corporations, self-defined. They've all used the idea that corporations are people too, right? More legislature to do a corporate takeover on all these lands and direct the people on these lands toward fascism, right? It's New World Order. There's no other way to see it. So yeah, I mean, again, that's another reason I get so passionate and worked up here because I find it beyond laughable and pathetic how many people come here, bitch and whine and complain about me instead of get together with me or others. It doesn't have to be with me and actually do something about any of the problems we face in our life. That's another one of those tests, right? So like, if you want to know who's who and what's what, just ask them, what are you doing? What are you creating? What are you building? What are your goals to better yourself and the world that we live in, or better your situation and others in the world that we live in? And if they don't have an answer, then they're a slacker, loser, slave. And they're probably going to be a waste of your time if you have a heart that feels like mine.
Is the go-to for this for this feeling, is it just to drive around and intentionally, throw out your license, throw out your plates until you get...
No, sir. It's about, do you believe you have a right to move your property around without asking your servants for permission and paying them to do it?
Sure. So
what's in your heart?
Step one, though, would be just start doing it rather than getting
absolutely
intentionally trying to get pulled over. You get pulled over, you sent to jail, then that just happens naturally.
First of all, most of you have a license. I don't. I never gotten it. Most of you have gotten it when you turned 16 because your daddy was a beta male or he was gone and you were raised by a mama. She told you, well, you got to go down, son, and ask for permission to use your property and pay them for the usage of it, right? Like a good feudal slave. So if you have a license, most likely they're not going to take you to jail. If you don't have any registration and insurance, they may, but most likely they're going to tow the car. So jail is not an option. You know what I'm guessing now? Watch me do Karnak, right? I'm doing Karnak now. Get my light on. Might have to do a bit. Where's the hat? I'm guessing, Landry, that you had some beta males around you who scared the shit out of you and tried to tell you were going to go to jail for not having the plates on the back of the car. It might happen.
No, I mean, that's not even what it was, dude. So today, I mean, I went out and I did it. You know what I mean? I did it for 20, 25 minutes, but it's like, what would you say? What would you do? And it's like, hey, I don't know. I want to learn what I should do.
Right.
in
But
that
this
case,
is the
if I
point.
do
You're
get
a
pulled over.
leader, right? Where are you? Over here. You're a leader, right? You're doing
I've-
something different, whether it's something I do or not. You're doing something that you see as powerful and valuable. You know? So why would you listen to a bunch of people who are going to come to you and go, but what happens if? But what happens if? Those are the people you cut the fuck out of your life. Just like I did my own friends and family. I told them, listen, I love you, but go that way. Not interested in listening to you all day, every day of my life. Ask me, well, what happens if? I'll show you better than I can tell you. And that's exactly what I did, and I will continue to do. So again, these are people who are never going to do anything or be anything, and they're going to try to get you to be like them, scared and powerless. And they're going to pay you to do it as well, because crabs in a bucket like to see people live like them. People who are inspired and doing bigger things also like to see people live like them. So this is the choice you have to make. They all keep saying, you got to make a choice. Is it going to be the cult? Or is it going to be the beta males? And I go, you got to make a choice. Leadership, success, what's true and what's right, what's in your heart, or likable, popular with a bunch of loser failures who are cowards. That's the choice everyone has to make. When they come here, when they go to jail, it doesn't matter where you are. That choice exists everywhere. When you go to work, you're going to get a choice. Do you hang with the guys who are successful, who do the work, who get some results, who are about their business? Or do you hang with the losers, slackers on the side who go, why are you going to pick up that steel beam? It's dangerous. Might fall on your feet. You don't have steel toe boots. There's two kind of people in the world. If you're any kind of man at some point, you come to the realization there are two kind of people in the world, winners and losers. And the losers usually want a participation trophy for being a fucking loser. And they want to get tapped on the head and told, good boy. It's not reality. Okay? So that's the choice you got to make between reality and what's true and what's right and a comfortable lie.
And I like to think that there's some sort of steps being taken today, right? Where when Brian O'Shea, suggested the idea, I immediately went right ahead and did it. And
now I have to answer the chat, Landry. I'm sorry.
No,
Dr.
it's all
D
good.
Head, more lies and presumptions. Why don't you recommend other people in the freedom movement like Cameron Wilson? Well, actually, come to think of it, thanks for asking. You presumed when you did it and half lied, but thanks for asking. Disingenuous slave. I did recommend him. Had him on my broadcast. He called me privately, showed me how much money he was making to brag about it. Kind of lost interest in him at that point. But I said, you know what? Maybe he's going to hire me to do the real work with Legal and Lawful, right? So I went over there, talked to his beta male who's in the army, said he's going to do the talking for millions of people who signed petitions. I got into it with him about it. He fucking ran.